Step 1 of your program design requires that you identify the problem and provide a rationale behind providing this training or academic curriculum. And I'd like to spend a few moments talking with you about how to design a solid rationale. Think about the rationale as making others care about your particular academic program that you want to design or about the training program you want to design. This is a very short step. It will only involve 4 to 5 sentences, but it is an extremely important step because you have to really drive home the importance of your program, and you only have a short amount of time to do it. To do this, there are certain items we need to keep in mind. The first is include any numbers or any facts that you have. For example, you may have a particular number of folks who are unemployed in a certain area and you want to design an academic program to help them find a job. Or it may be that you are onboarding several hundred new employees each year and you're losing them within the first 2 months. So you want to design an onboarding that would target that. The more numbers you can use, the better. I will be happy to help you locate those numbers and figure out what numbers you need, but numbers will sell your rationale. Also look at reasons. Think about what are the reasons for this particular program. Why should you offer this training? What will happen if you don't offer this training? What will happen if you don't design this specific academic program? Look at projections. If it has to do with designing and onboarding, for example, how many folks are you projecting will be coming in and needing this? How many folks tend to drop out? If this is an academic program that you are designing, you will want to take a look at what are the projections for actual employment in that area afterwards. You also want to include your target audience. Who will be working in or completing this academic program or this training program? And it's very important that you describe these. Now, there are worksheets that are designed to help you with these, but you need to start thinking through who will be the target audience for your program. And finally, what's the mission of your proposed program? What it is that your program is supposed to do. For example, you may decide you want to target folks who are already trained in culinary arts, but teach them how to grow herbs so that when they're working for their restaurants, they can manage their own herb garden and use those in their recipe. That's going to be very specific. You would want to look at the number locally of those in the culinary arts. You will want to look at those who currently have gardens attached to the restaurants and who do not. You'd have to explain why this is a good idea. Projections of the number of people this might impact. Description of your target audience. And your mission is going to be to provide those in the culinary arts field with additional training in growth of herbs for their work. Suppose you're designing an onboarding training. The mission of your onboarding then might be to help new employees or employees who've been there less than 30 days be more successful in their adjustment to your job. So you need to be thinking about the mission of your particular program. As you're doing this, what you'll be required to do is to use each of these, the numbers, reasons, projection, description of your target audience, and the mission, and then craft a 4 to 5 sentence rationale for your proposed program. This rationale should sell your proposed program. That's all you need to do for step number 1. Create that 4 to 5 very strong sentence rationale for your proposed program. It has got to be so strong and so tight that someone will read your 4 to 5 sentence and they'll go, oh yes, we definitely need this program. As always, if you have questions, you know how to catch up with me, and please review this segment in Canvas.